Bob! Howdy hey, this is Frakbox, and I am here with TruBluBlur,
Long time no see.
and also Crazy,
Hello.
our special guest, and also Batman, who is a disembodied head, apparently, with shoulder. He's a bust. You're like a bust. You know. Anyways, as Batman goes off on the side there, we'll have the simulacrum, the faux Batman, who is on screen, continue to do his thing, swinging on gargoyles that can't possibly support his weight.
Sure they can. They're super old and not crumbly at all.
Of course, and you can also shoot grappling hooks into them, and they
Pierce right through the whole head of it, but then there's no holes.
don't appear to have any damage whatsoever.
That's right.
That is how rocks work.
Indeed.
Okay, that's... Oh, does he have, like, armor?
No, actually, he has another one of those collars.
I thought he had, like, body armor or something.
No.
Here. Oh, it's just... Okay. The way they're designed, they're all just super
landed
buff.
on that other guy.
Yep, it didn't work out too well. But you see how he's, like, emitting those waves?
Mhm.
They're a little easier to see in this. That means that he's got one of those collars on, and when you take him out, it'll alert everyone else to his location.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. So, are you able to use one of the guided batarangs?
Yes, but they don't take him out. It just, like, knocks him over for a second. He gets back up.
Okay, so you're gonna have to get them, like, all alone.
Why do they never look up? They know they're
Eventually,
dealing with a ninja.
eventually they will, but these guys aren't smart enough. They're gonna start shooting these things eventually. I don't know if that'll happen in this fight or in later fights, but it will happen.
So, speaking of being a ninja, in the Christian Bale version of Batman, he gets trained by Ra's al Ghul.
Yes.
Is that canon for most Batmans?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Okay, so Ra's al Ghul actually trains him to be like a super ninja.
I believe Ra's al Ghul is one of the people who trains Batman, though not the only one. I want to say Batman's actually trained in several martial arts.
I would say
yeah,
that's
he
probably
is.
true, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, even... Yeah, that's fairly common for superheroes to be trained in multiple martial arts. I mean, even Superman is trained in various martial arts.
I actually don't believe he is.
He's trained in, like, 2 different ones from Krypton or something. I don't know.
Because of his ice palace. He learned them from his holographic father.
It's like Rorkrasm Va or something. I don't
Well, he
know.
definitely doesn't use them.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to.
I think
I mean, no, but...
Oh, I'm so glad he got scared there. Because I took so many less shots because of it.
Oh, yeah.
He only shot me once because he got freaked out. If he'd like started shooting right away, I'd have taken like 6.
Instead, he decided to just look at you for a good, like, 10 seconds.
He did.
At least he was also the last one.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're still bad at this game.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Thanks.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
I told you to run. You
Just-
guys came in looking
Just
for.
zooms in. It's sort of like in Oblivion, how it like zooms in right on the person's face, no matter how far away they are. Like if you can initiate a conversation with them, it just zooms right in on their face. That's always made for just hilarious things.
Also, the hilarious potato heads
That makes them important.
Potato
Stay
heads?
here.
in Oblivion.
Find her.
Their heads look like potatoes.
Oh, gotcha.
They're so round.
You ever seen? I think it's in the Shivering Isles DLC.
Best DLC.
Yeah, there's a couple of characters in there that aren't programmed to have greetings, and so if you actually manage to talk to them before they attack you, it zooms in on their face. They don't talk or say anything. Their lip flaps don't move, and it just says, "I have no greeting" in all caps.
I have not seen that.
I've gotten that a few times.
I do
That's
not look for bugs.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's apparently a pretty common one. There's some like mage or something. I snuck up on him and talked to him, and he just, "I have no greeting,"
Jeez.
in all caps.
That's
Ridiculous.
so ridiculous.
Oh man. Oblivion. You broken, wonderful game. As are most Elder Scrolls games. Oblivion seems to be the most broken, though,
Oh yeah.
out of most of the Elder Scrolls games. Skyrim's pretty broken. Morrowind can get pretty broken.
I mean, Morrowind's just old.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Broken for different reasons.
yeah. I think Oblivion is probably the most broken. Well, that's not necessarily true. You can do some pretty crazy stuff in Skyrim. Like basically get armor that you know with the crafting and the alchemy stuff, you can get ridiculously powerful stuff.
Yeah,
Without trying
it's
very
pretty
hard.
silly.
I think Oblivion. I think that's the only game I've actually gotten all the achievements on.
100% chameleon is pretty dumb.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's pretty easy to get to fairly early on because you can stack items to get it.
You basically need some spell to cast chameleon, and then you just go to build Frostcraig's Spire, and oh man, it's so easy to. At first, it might take all of your equipment, including both rings and the amulet, to get there, but like.
That's the one that you get from like DLC, right?
Yeah, Frostcraig's Spire is DLC.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to do the entire Mage's College quest, which is long, and just doing the Frostcraig Spire takes less time, though it takes a lot more money.
Yeah, I think usually the Mages Guild questline is usually whenever I start a new save, it's usually one of the first ones I do.
It's one of the most useful ones. And
Yeah.
it's relatively easy. It's just a whole quest line.
Yeah.
Right, I can't go in there.
I think you can get into it from the other side, though. If you open your map, there's a door.
Yeah, I know, but it's blocked off. I tried to open it. There's like stuff pushed against it. So I have to find an alternative way
an
in.
air vent.
I mean, probably, yes.
Hmm.
And those do not show up on the map if you haven't been in them already. Once you do, they do. Once you have, I mean.
Security Officer Cash.
Yeah, he's trying to get help.
Oh.
He's just going to repeat his calls for help over and over again.
Ah. And is there anybody who will come?
No.
Are all the police already on the island?
I don't think they're getting
From the
on.
entire city?
I don't think they're able to get on. Like, I think there's too much of a threat.
Oh, yeah, because they threatened there was going to be, like, explosions or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
I don't.
Gee.
Well,
Now, this
of
goes
course you
into the
do,
next room
because
over
you've
here.
obviously seen all of our episodes. As a fervent and loyal viewer and fan of the channel, as you are. I know that you are because I read it on the internet. That's why
joke's just gonna keep coming back. Isn't it?
that is why you came down from the land of the ice and snow. Was to come join us because even there where there isn't the internet, you had heard legends and you were able to watch the videos even without the internet. That's how powerful our aura from this channel protrudes into the real world. The internet has become a tangible force with which it can reach out its mighty noodly appendages, stretch out in all different directions, including to places that don't have internet.
Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt because that was hilarious.
How do you respond to any of that?
I don't know.
You respond with a hallelujah and a
I don't believe you.
Secret chord that Joshua played and it pleased his chord. But you don't really care about my music, do you?
It sounds
Can
like
you get
this,
that
the fourth, the
vent
fifth.
off that one?
Where vent?
Stand up.
Oh, there's a vent.
Their vent. It's not nearly in the right place, but it might help.
Maybe.
Like it could lead somewhere.
You never know with vents.
I know, right? They lead to all these weird random places. Definitely not to a furnace.
I mean, especially with places that were made hundreds of years ago. Ooh, people lighting off fireworks.
Yes, indeed.
Surprise.
Okay. I am inside a closed-off room, still in the library. It's so I can go down here and get.
Oh, there was
this.
something over there.
Yeah, it's extra content.
It's a
I'll grab
pie.
it since I'm here. It's a pie. It's definitely a voice recording.
Nice. Wait. Look around. There might be other things.
Well, there's nothing
You never
else
know.
orange in here. Well, orange is the color of success, you know.
That's of course true. That is the
I wrote it on the internet
yes.
myself.
And therefore it must be true.
Yeah, of course.
Because did you know that the reason that everything on the internet is true is because when you write something, it becomes true?
Yes. Especially if you write it in orange,
Indeed.
because that is the power color.
That is the color of victoriousness.
You ever heard of Blorange?
Yes,
I think I've brought it up before.
You have.
So you're gonna notice this for the next week, but a lot of different pieces of media like to use contrasting colors in their art. And blue and orange are colors that are kind of opposite on a color wheel.
Yeah.
And so a lot of media use blue and orange to contrast like good and evil, or just two sides, or like blue and it like goes into orange.
And there's totally not blue and orange going on here.
There is literally blue and orange going on here. I mean, the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, it's official
I'm sorry,
art.
what was that?
Oh, that's right. I forgot that doesn't exist.
Central Control, please respond.
For a second, I don't know. I must have had an aneurysm or something.
I mean, if you've seen a movie called Avatar: The Last Airbender, then you definitely.
Oh
had
yeah,
an
I was thinking
aneurysm.
of I was thinking of the blue aliens. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense, especially with the blue.
Right?
Yes, of course.
It's definitely there.
And there was some orange in that movie
I don't. I mean, yes.
somewhere.
There was.
I mean, it was-
I vaguely remember that.
There were parts of that movie that were very colorful.
Yeah,
There were actually. It honestly was a pretty movie.
I remember.
The story was nothing to write home about, but it was gorgeous.
It was like
I can't get up there yet.
Aliens dances with wolves.
Pretty much.
Yes, and also Pocahontas.
Also
was-
that.
And also.
Fern Gully Pocahontas dances with wolves.
I mean, yeah. There's so many. There's just so many. I don't know what to do. I know where the office is. I can't figure out how to get in it. I'm tired of running around in detective mode. Everything's blue and orange.
Have we been in here?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. We have.
Can you tell we're related?
I don't think you can.
I don't think we even mentioned that.
We did not.
We didn't know. This is my cousin, but we're only a year and a month apart. So we grew up together. So we're practically
We really
brothers.
Nice. So yeah, I guess for the last 2.5 episodes, people be like, "Oh, well, who is this guy?" Oh, well, I mean, we did explain that you came from the land of the ice and snow.
Yes.
Yes,
because-
very important.
Because of my explanation, that was absolutely true.
And I crossed a large wall.
You did. You came across the wall. Which season did you do it during?
You see, I did it during the spring
Yes.
because that was when people would be paying the least attention.
Of
you
course. I had meant which season of Game of Thrones did you do it during?
I mean, I said spring
Oh,
before the series started.
Of course. There's only 4 seasons of Game of Thrones: spring, winter, summer, and fall.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was the end of summer, then fall, then winter, and more winter, and more winter, and more winter.
Well, winter never comes, so but it will come, just like the dragons. Do you remember that episode of South Park?
No.
Okay.
Also, no.
So I don't normally watch South Park, right? But the 3-parter episode they had where it was like the console wars, but the kids were like LARPing basically as Game of Thrones.
Oh no.
It's really good. It's really, really good. And I don't normally watch South Park.
I'm not a fan of South Park, but I will admit they do have some episodes that are actually pretty good. Like, way back in the day, there was the one episode that was a parody of World of Warcraft, and that one was pretty good.
Is that the one where the guy, where there's the guy who basically is killing everybody in World of Warcraft?
Yes, that's exactly.
That's
the
a
one.
really good episode, yeah. I wonder what we're supposed to do.
Probably get through that door.
Somehow.
No, I was just going to the only other open door that was not gone through yet. We're supposed to go here, and you can see there's two potential ways. This one has an electric fence, and this one has blockage behind the door, so I can't get it
There
open.
might be a way to turn off that fence.
I don't have the hacking tool yet.
A lot of these fences, you turn them off from inside. You like find a way inside, and then you turn them off so that you can easily come back there later for some reason. Even though the usefulness of the room has probably ended.
I think you're turning it off for the sake of the other people.
I guess that's true. Yeah. All right, Dr. Young, what secrets does your office hold?
Well, she's trying to simplify the Bane formula, and
Why? Why? Oh my god, why?
and Joker found out, and he wants it.
I mean, of course he does. That's easy dumb minions.
So
Yes.
I think if you just punch the electric wall enough, you'll eventually get through. Because eventually the city of Arkham will just
Run out of electricity.
Run out of electricity. I mean,
I wouldn't actually be surprised if that happened, to be perfectly honest. That city is such a shit show.
I mean, entropy comes for us all. So you just wait a few 100 million years.
Sigh.
So speaking of entropy, we should probably call the episode here.
Yeah, on this note of lostness.
So this is Frakbox.
This is TruBluBlur.
And I'm crazy.
And we're joined by... Wow, that's actually perfect. We're joined by Batman here.
And I'm always Batman.
Have a great day.
Keep on running fast.